In a move meant to address a glaring issue that's going on in Pittsburgh, the Penguins have done the right thing and they've parted ways via waivers with Antti Niemi as their backup. Now, at the start of the year, I was willing to give Niemi a pass in terms of, yeah, the defense in Dallas was pretty bad last year. Maybe it wasn't all on him. The interesting thing is, I did a video yesterday on high goals against and low save percentages. And because Kari Lehtinen hasn't played enough games, he wasn't on that chart. But Lehtinen, last time I looked, his save percentage was 813. So both Lehtinen and Niemi struggling out of the gate. And in terms of Niemi's game, he's done. He's getting waived. Today's waived. He'll clear tomorrow. My guess is he's in Wilkes-Barre tomorrow. And Jarry's coming up. So Tristan Jarry's coming up for Pittsburgh is my guess. And he'll be the backup. You can't afford to have a backup that's not up to snuff. There have been plenty of teams in the past, when you look back 20, 30 years ago, that had backups that weren't very good. But by today's game, you can tell how important a backup is. And it's funny because, and I may even do a video on this, where there were plenty of cases where a backup goaltender, because their record was so poor, and it was goals against, save percentage, and sometimes it's the way the team plays in front of them too, and I've discussed that before. But the record was so poor that it may have cost that team home ice in the first round of the playoffs. It may have cost a team playoffs. Like, it's so weird to look back at that and think, why didn't they? But hockey is far more micromanaged now. Sports is far more micromanaged now than it was 20, 30 years ago. So in terms of goaltending and teams in general, there's far more attention paid to that now than there would have been 20 or 30 years ago. I still don't think Niemi would have been given a pass back then either. The goals against and save percentage are not up to snuff, and Pittsburgh will figure it out. That's part of the reason why they're still in the top 10, and I've taken some flack for my power rankings, but I can't downgrade the team. And people say, well, the team didn't play well anyways in those games. Well, it's hard to play well when your goaltender can't stop a puck. It is hard to get up for a game where you know your goaltender won't be able to stop any of the shots that go in on him. I mean, it doesn't matter if they're shooting from the left, from the right, from close, from far out. You know, if it's a half decent shot, it's probably going in. It affects the rest of your game. So Niemi's on waivers, he'll clear, and they'll get it all figured out. Toronto, Eric Fehr goes on waivers. I don't think that'll be a surprise to Maple Leafs fans. Dominic Moore apparently has got the fourth line center job locked down, and Toronto has such a glut of forwards that Eric Fehr is expendable, and he'll clear waivers. I have no doubt in my mind. I don't think anybody will pick up that cap hit. I'm sure for a team like Pittsburgh, they may have been interested as recently as 48 hours ago, which might be why they waited this long to make this move. Now that Pittsburgh's got Sheehan, they might say, all right, now we can make this move and send Fehr down. Now, Pittsburgh and Fehr have been a pair before, and certainly that could happen again. I mean, imagine if Pittsburgh picked up Fehr and dropped McKegg, and, you just never know, because they've got some issues right now. They absolutely have some issues. So getting rid of Niemi, picking up Sheehan, this is all to get all their ducks in a row, so to speak, without talking about the Ducks. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about those moves in the comment section below, and if you're a Leafs fan, hey, Roman Polak's going to make his season debut tonight, which is funny because 2 years in a row now I've seen Leafs fans like, oh, thank God Polak's gone. He's back. So, he's a physical presence on the blue line. He helps, and I guess they feel like they're going to need that physical presence against the Kings tonight. Be a fun game. I may do some live streaming during that. I haven't decided yet. All right, let me know what you guys think about the moves in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through, and thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.